Hello everyone, welcome back to Always Reviewing. Today we are going to test this beautiful Australian football shirt from 2023. This is a replica. As you can see, there are some Chinese characters in there, and I bought this from China. So this one is no longer available at the stores. Since it's a replica, it comes with a label in Chinese and also the replica label here as well, the tag. It's a size large, and I'm just going to tell you straight away that the shirt is really beautiful, but if you're gonna buy it, make sure you size up. I am usually a size large, and this is just about my size because it's a bit tight. I don't usually like to wear things very tight because here in Vietnam it's very hot, and if you wear something tight, you're just gonna be sweating non-stop. So I like to wear something a little bit loose, because then I can ensure there is more ventilation. So this is a very beautiful shirt. The color is a gold yellow and kind of a dark green. It's a bit similar to the Brazilian colors, but I would say also a little bit different. And I decided to buy this shirt because I really think the current Australian football shirt, the one from 2025, is not as beautiful as this one. It's very colorful, and I don't know, it just doesn't seem to be the Australian football shirt, in my opinion. I couldn't even tell it was the Australian football shirt. It has very different colors, some sort of green and just very vibrant colors that I could not relate to Australia. And this one, I was lucky enough to find this one online. I bought this from Shopee, and the seller didn't have many sizes, so I bought size large, and it was a bit tight, but I'm not going to return it because it is just this beautiful. Okay, so as you can see, the shirt has some sort of pattern there. It's not knitted, it's just been printed on top. But this part here is very interesting. So this material is more flexible. So I guess this is for the ventilation. This one is not that flexible. It's more rigid, not so stretchy. So I would say this still will be kind of okay if it's a bit tight, because this part will stretch a bit. So if you're in a cooler climate, like anywhere in Europe, the UK, then this shirt should be okay for you. Maybe Melbourne in Australia. But for me, it was a little bit tight, but I have no choice. I'm gonna keep it because there's no extra large. This is the logo. So you can see it's a very nice quality replica. It's made in Thailand. Maybe I should have gone to Thailand to buy the extra large. They may have it over there. And at the back, it has nothing at the back. Okay. The quality is very good. The only thing I would say is when it arrived, it had a lot of loose threads everywhere. So I pretty much spent at least half an hour just removing all these loose threads. See, there's still some in here. It's not too bad, but it was everywhere, and they were not tiny like this ones. They were big, long. So I'm not sure if this shirt was just finished then and there, and then it was just sent to me. But yeah, it was good. It's a very nice, lovely shirt. Okay, so this is what the shirt looks like when it's on top of a surface, in this case my bed. And straight away, let's go for the measurements. So from armpit to armpit, It's about 55 centimeters, not too bad, and about 21 or 21 and a half inches. You have to be careful here because, like I said, all the replica shirts are not the same size. So don't go trying, for example, the UK, the England football shirt, and you would think, oh, the large one is good, so the large one in the Australian one will be good. It's not. You have to actually try or be very careful about the sizing. They're not the same, even though they're made by the same company. They're not really the same. Okay, and now let's measure the length of the shirt. So if we talk about the length, that's going to be about 73, maybe 73 and a half centimeters. And in inches, it's going to be about 28 and a half inches. So you should consider these measurements when you buy this shirt. Again, have a look at the quality of this. The printing is just absolutely beautiful. And also here, the logo of the Australian Football Association is really nice, very. And I really like the design of this year's shirt because it's just in two colors. It's not that colorful like previous years, so this one is very nice. And then we have the Nike logo here. It's the same color in the same dark green color, which is very nice. If you have a look here at the neck, this part, it's in a different material. This is more flexible than this, so it does look a little bit different, but it is still very stretchy. And the same in the sleeves. Overall, I would say it's a very nice construction for a replica. Very decent shirt, very nice looking shirt. And this is what the shirt looks like when it's hanging from the hanger. The colors are very nice, and the fabric is also very, very nice. Let me see if I can remove the flash. So it's not a really vibrant yellow, not like the Brazilian yellow. It's more like a not so bright. Yeah, still okay. For the price, it cost me around $10 to $15. Again, the same price for all of them. Yeah, it looks very nice, a very decent shirt. And this is what it looks like from the back. As you can see, it has nothing in there. I guess you would order your number and the name here if you wanted. I haven't. I don't usually do that because those heat press numbers and names, they tend to peel off after a while, so I prefer the embroidery symbols only. There is a nice design here for the back of the shirt. It's very interesting. I'm not sure if that affects the performance or anything. It just looks different and nice, I guess. So that is the Australian football shirt. This is what the shirt looks like from the inside out. As you can see, these logos have actually been embroidered with or into the fabric, so they are going to last long. They're not just heat pressed. I'm afraid this label here, this has been heat pressed, so because I see no seams here. I may take it to my tailor here in Vietnam and ask her to sew it. But anyway, see some loose threads in there. It's not too bad actually. Very nice, decent shirt. and hopefully you can still buy it if you find it online. Most probably available in DHgate as well, so if you're abroad. Yeah, so this is the back of it, and this is the other back of it. So here we go. Nice. Yeah, the logo is very good. For all. This is that design there. Yeah, it looks very nice for what it is. And there's a label here as well. Generic. Anyway, again, if you're buying a replica shirt, remember you should not wash it with hot water or put it in the dryer. They're not made for those sort of things. You just wash it with cold water, make sure it dries. What I do, what I'm trying to do now more often is just steam them, because the manufacturers, when they sell them to you, they send them with a lot of, like, they don't look very nice. So if you have a steamer, you know, not like an iron, but like a steamer that produces steam, and then you can remove those lines and it looks very nice. This shirt did not look like this when I got it. It had a lot of wrinkles everywhere. So I would say treat them nicely and they will last you for a long time. And that's it. Thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.